Welcome to As Bad as Any Expert Fantasy Football.
We are no worse
or better
than any of those so-called experts.
Join us three bozos as we give mediocre advice and fumble our way through this fantasy football season.
Today we will be giving you our picks for the week. You might be saying, why should I listen to you guys? What are you, some kind of experts? The answer is no. We are not experts. In fact, we're not even that smart. But at least we admit it, unlike those other dumb fucks on TV.
Tyreek Lamar runs CMC. Justin Jefferson, Dak to CD. I'm pretty sure I love George Kittle, CJ.
Our first pick is the Thursday night game, Ravens and the Chiefs. The Chiefs are minus 2.5 at home against the newly developed Ravens.
This is a big opening game.
I am taking the Ravens plus 2.5.
With the upset. Ooh, that's a tough one. I think I'm going to lean towards Mahomes at home. That 2.5. A field goal from Butker late covers.
Yeah, I think this is an absolute toss-up. I'm just going to take the points. But these are the two best teams in the AFC. I don't think it's close. The third best team is probably Miami or Buffalo, and I don't think they're close to either of these two teams.
Not at all.
But I'm going to be taking the points, so I'll take the Ravens.
All right, Justice. Who is your pick, the Ravens or the Chiefs?
Chiefs, 100%, because someo's going to tell her that Taylor Swift likes them, and she'll just pick the Chiefs. So they're going to pick. She's going to pick the Chiefs every single time.
Look, how would you say? Look, Justice picks. The Chiefs because of Taylor Swift.
All right, our next pick is a rare Friday night game because it is playing at the Arena Corinthians in São Paulo, Brazil. So, the game is Packers and Eagles, and the Eagles are giving 1.5. I am going to take the points, 1.5, with the Packers. I think the Eagles were struggling the end of the year. They lost Kelsey, who we all love. I'm taking the Packers and going to hope their momentum continues.
Yeah, these international games are so hard to pick. You can't follow any general rule. Who's going to do good, not do good. So I'm going to go with the Packers in the upset.
Well, most people can't follow, but I can. I've done some extensive research, and I found out that Jordan Love went down to Brazil this past spring.
Wow.
On vacation. So he is ready for the temperature. He knows what to do. He is going to dominate this game. Give me the Packers.
So we're breaking this news on our podcast.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, that's why people listen to it.
You're going to have this breaking news.
That's why Paris listens to this. I don't think this is close. I would throw all your kids' tuition money on this. Justice, what do you think about your college tuition? She's not going to college anyways.
Justice picks. Eagles. Because my school is Vista Eagles.
All right, the next game is the Steelers and the Falcons. The Falcons are at home minus 2.5, which is why I'm taking them. The Steelers are going to be a bad football team, especially at the beginning. They've named Russell Wilson the starter. They don't have many weapons, but the Falcons do, and I take them.
I think the Steelers have weapons. They just haven't played well. They suck. And now you throw in Russell Wilson, who's at the end of his career. I'm going to go with the Falcons.
Where's the game and what's the spread
in
again?
Atlanta.
This is in Atlanta, and who's getting points?
The Steelers get the 2.5.
They're getting 2.5.
Yeah. Late field goal by Cool.
I'm going to go with the Steelers. They're not good, but the Falcons aren't good, and the Steelers and Mike Tomlin just somehow win games and
Close
they
games.
sneak into the playoffs. They just win these close games, so I'll take some points.
Okay, Justice, what do you think's going to happen?
Justice Picks. Falcon.
And this is based off of the spreads that we're saying right now. It could have changed by the time you listen to this. But we have the Cardinals plus 6.5 playing in Buffalo against the Bills. So the Bills are minus 6.5. I am going to take the Cardinals plus the points.
Yeah. I'm going with the Cardinals. This is one of the rare early week upsets that you can get the points. They could get a touchdown late and cover.
Okay, so my last pick was I'm also going to take the Cardinals plus the 6.5 points.
And now Justice's turn.
Justice Picks. Bills.
Okay, we have the Titans and the Bears. The Bears are favored minus 4.5 at home.
Titans.
The Bears. I take the Bears minus 4.5. I think the Titans are going to be a bad football team. I think the Bears are going to be pretty decent.
Yeah, I got to go with the Bears here. I think Caleb actually starts strong, gets his first win at home.
Yeah, I think both teams are bad, and probably the Bears win this. But when I have two teams that I don't know shit about, I just take the points. So I'll be taking those 4.5 points, please.
And Justice, what's your expert opinion?
Justice Picks. Bears. Because the Bears says war.
Okay, and the third game is the Patriots and the Bengals. The Bengals are favored minus 9.5 over the Patriots. My pick is the Bengals. I just don't trust the Patriots to score, and the Bengals will be scoring, so I can easily see like a 31-10 game or something like that, 31-13, so I think they're going to cover.
This is a tough one. This is early first week big points games that somebody could get a touchdown late and cover, but I'm still going to go with the home team and the Bengals. That's a safe bet.
Cincinnati's at home?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll take them, I guess. But I agree. This is a weird one where normally early in the season I like to take the underdogs because no one really knows anything. But, yeah, I'm going with Bengals. I think they can win by 10 points.
Well, Justice has a very strong opinion on this game. Justice?
Justice Picks. Bengals. Because it rhymes with bagel.
All right, for our next game, we have the Texans and the Colts. The Texans are favored on the road by 1.5 points. I take the Texans. Texans are going to be good.
This is a big rivalry, and it's basically a toss-up, but I'm taking the Texans. I'm all in on Texans this year.
I agree. I love this matchup. Two super exciting quarterbacks in their second year. One didn't get to play. One was the offensive rookie of the year. And I'm also going to take Texans. I think they just have a little bit more experience with CJ. I've seen it. And Anthony Richardson has some playing to do to get me on board. But I believe in his ability.
I think you guys are going to be surprised about Justice's picks. Justice?
Justice Picks. Colts. Because it sounds like quilts.
All right, and our next game is the Jaguars and the Dolphins. The Dolphins are favored by 3.5. I have taken the Dolphins.
Where is that game?
It is in Miami.
Yeah, this is one of those weird ones because sometimes Jacksonville doesn't get enough respect. But I'm going to go with the Dolphins. That seems like an easy pick.
Dolphins, easy pick.
Yeah, I'm taking the Dolphins because it's their first game and nobody's hurt. Well, let's see what Justice thinks. She's been spending a lot of time at training camp.
Justice Picks. Dolphins. It's because I swim with the dolphins and they swim with the horn.
Next game is the Panthers and the Saints. The Saints are favored by 4.5 at home over the really shitty Panthers. That is why I'm taking the Saints.
I'm going with the Saints all the way.
They've got God on their side.
There you go.
I'm going to take the points. I'm going to take the Panthers. They're going to have a slightly improved offense. I think...
You're losing.
All right. I guess I'm kind of stupid.
Justice, are you stupid too, or are you smart?
Justice Picks. Saints.
For our next pick, we have the Vikings and the Giants. The Vikings are favored by 0.5 point on the road. I take the Giants. This is a couple of dumper teams, and I don't know if I can trust the Vikings yet, but Daniel Jones is, at least can get scrappy sometimes.
Yeah, they got poo-poo leaking out of their underwear for sure, both of these teams. Not excited about them.
You just got to go with the home team when it comes down like a pick'ems like that. You just got to go with the Giants, even though I hate Daniel Jones.
Full disclosure, Daniel Jones raped Anil once. That's why he's anti-Daniel Jones.
But it was only once.
That's why he's mad.
Yeah, so Giants get 0.5 point
Yes.
if it ties, because
Yes.
this is going to be a 3-3 tie for sure.
Yes.
So I'll take the Giants.
All right, and now let's see what Justice has to say about that.
Justice Picks. Giants. Because Giants is big.
The next pick is the Raiders and the Chargers. The Chargers are at home -3.5. I am going to take the Raiders, who I don't think is a great team, but they're getting 3.5. It's a rivalry game, and it's the first game of the year.
I'm going to go with the Chargers. They're home. That's the standard 3.5 favored for a home toss-up game. So I think Abear, even though he's not in our top 10 quarterbacks, is going to be okay with Harbaugh there.
Yeah, once again, I think Justin is a top 10 NFL quarterback, just not fantasy-wise. He has no weapons this year. So I'm also
Joshua Palmer.
Yeah, I'm going to take the points on this. I don't think either team is going to be very good. I believe these will be the 2 or 3 worst AFC West teams, along with Denver.
So all
But-
of them. except
All
the
three of
Chiefs.
them.
The division's a joke.
Chiefs are gonna go 8-0.
Absolute joke. I mean, yeah, the Chiefs could go 8-9 and win it.
By the way,
I
there's
mean, it
another
doesn't
reason
matter.
to take the Chiefs fantasy players. Look at these dumpers they're playing.
The AFC West is horrible.
I don't
the
know if
NFC
anyone-
South is also horrible, but AFC West is just garbage.
I don't know if anyone's lineup, though, got worse than the Chargers.
Oh, gosh.
I mean, Gardner Minshew is the Raiders' starting quarterback. I mean,
I don't know. His have you seen his videos of him prepping? They're
Pretty
amazing.
hot.
With his
Yeah.
mullet. And
Of
mustache.
course.
Hot.
He's gonna be good.
But
So
that
hot.
doesn't mean you're good at football.
It's
It
hot.
does.
It means
It
he's,
does.
he's-
Okay.
I think it does.
What do you think, Justice, of Gardner Minshew?
Justice Picks. Chargers. Because they charge people.
Our next pick is Broncos and the Seahawks. The Seahawks are -5.5 at home. I am taking the Seahawks because I have a feeling I'm not going to take the Broncos once this entire year.
This is where my surprise pick is. I'm going to go with the points and Broncos. I think the late touchdown, their rookie quarterback's looking good.
Yeah, Broncos have no business winning this game. I'm going to win with the Seahawks.
Justice, what do you think of this game?
Justice Picks. Seahawks. Because Seahawks are white.
What an idiot she was. Anyways, the Cowboys and Browns is our next pick. It is the Browns minus 1.5 at home. I am taking the Cowboys because the Browns have also gotten worse.
This spread makes no sense. You got it. There's something fishy with the spread, but you got to take the 1.5 with the Cowboys on this one.
I'll take the Cowboys.
Okay.
What is Justice?
Justice, are you going to agree with us or are we wrong?
Justice picks. Cowboys. Because we ride boom boom.
The next game is the Commanders and the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers are favored by 3.5 at home against a poopy team called the Commanders. At least they're not called a football team anymore. That's the good news. The bad news is they're going to not cover the spread.
And the bad news for their fans is that they still have to play no matter what their name is.
And they still suck.
I did actually take the Commanders.
What? There you go.
Because, I mean, it's minus 3.5. It's the first game. We don't know what James Daniels is going to do. The Buccaneers don't look good. So I actually took the Commanders with the points is the key word.
I'll take the home team. Give me the Buccaneers.
I fell asleep for the last minute while you guys were talking about this game. Can you repeat what the line is and who's even playing?
It's 3.5 Buccaneers at home against the Commanders.
I'm going to... Who's getting the 3.5?
The Buccaneers.
Commanders.
Oh, yeah, they're getting the 3.5.
I'll go with the Buccaneers.
The Buccaneers are favored.
Yeah. And we don't know, but Justice does. Who is it?
Justice picks. Buccaneers. Because
Okay, our next pick is the Rams and the Lions. The Lions are minus 3.5 at home. I am taking the Los Angeles Rams because I live here.
You know, this is an interesting game.
In the studio?
Because Stafford always, you know, this is like the whole rivalry, Stafford versus Goff.
This is the rematch of last year.
Yeah, I'm taking them because of the points too. But they did lose last time. I mean, they won last time they played the Lions. So.
I'm going to take the Lions. I think they get their revenge, and they're at home. You got to take the home team on this one.
And they might, but I think they're going to cover.
The Lions are favored by how much?
3.5.
The Lions are a better team than the Rams. I think it'll be a really close game once again. It came down to, I believe, the last possession, right?
Yeah.
In the playoffs.
Bad coaching calls.
And
in that game.
yeah, so I'm gonna go with the Lions, but sounds like they could win by 4 points, like 37-33 or something.
And let's see, Justice, do you like the LA team?
Justice picks. Lions. Because the Lions says
Our last pick is the Jets and the Niners. The 49ers are at home and they're favored by, right now, 5.5.
That's
line
the Monday
has
night
moved.
game?
It's the Monday night game. So the Jets are getting 5.5 points. I am taking the Jets with the points because it's the first game, Monday Night Football. I think they'll cover.
That spread is moving around all over the place, though, right? As of the recording, I believe it's at 3.5 because they don't know if Brandon Ayuk or Trent Williams is on the team or not.
Right.
Are on the team.
I'm going to go with the Niners.
Yeah, I'm going to pick the Niners. This isn't as much of a lock as knowing that Jordan Love vacations down in Rio de Janeiro, but it doesn't matter what the spread is for me on this. You make it 12.5. You make it 13.5. I don't care. I'm taking the 49ers. I think this is going to be an absolute blowout. I think the 49ers are coming off of a Super Bowl loss, and they're going to be pissed.
If it was 50, would it matter then?
Yes, then I'll take the Jets.
Justice, what do you think of the Niners game?
Justice picks. Jets. Because I like riding the jet.
Okay, and that is our picks.
You're my fantasy.